It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Baltimore Ravens and the Tennessee Titans. On the Ravens sideline, a look at their head coach. These guys just about set to go in this one. Across the way, the head coach for the Titans. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And away we go from Nashville. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season right with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie, but he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Another carry for him. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
It's a game of 3. Brings up
3rd and long for him here. And that one hits the jet. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And the fair catch secure here at the 16. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out now in his 9th NFL season.
And I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet to get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route complete. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges Also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
From the gun on third down. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
First and goal, Baltimore.
Oh my God, I can't believe what I watched.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First and goal, they're going option. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish, but you can't start much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Now on the return, here's DK. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punch, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Davis motioning left. First down, play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They strike for 23 yards. And the Titans have the first. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now off the play action. Dump off, caught by his back. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Ooh, the cookie. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Titans have a first.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw here. Pass it down close. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, but this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they're going to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 6 yards to go here. It's third down. Throw here, third down. We've got a screen to the running back. He gets the first inside the 45. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. He takes off with it. And that's over. He goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Titans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. It's away from one. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and 1.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on first. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
3rd and 6.
No throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 6.
He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that first down, too.
That's a gain of 4.
QB sneak coming. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
That's another.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
A give now from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds his man over the middle. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Up against it, holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 2nd quarter lead. Quickly, things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made underneath by the back. This is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Takes the 2nd down snap. It is Cup left side. And he's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Ravens.
Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. 8 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Now looking to throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Clock is ticked down. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. First and 10, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They're throwing it. Setting up the running back screen. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the red zone now. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. He dodged the tackle. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And after some momentum was wrestled away by that last touchdown drive, Brock, the pressure is on them to respond here. We've set it downs for them from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
From the gun on third down. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. We've set it downs from 37. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4. Hand off to the back. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ravens crowding the passing lanes. They go into the dime for third down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's Io Manor with the catch outright. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
Gain of 6. That's good for a Titans first down.
Pass play on 1st and 10. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. The focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
A gain of 10 yards.
Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
Incomplete.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Ball's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Still sticking with the passing game. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Running it after the penalty. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Titans take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. A one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. First down, play action. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Intended play wide out. It's second down and 10.
Here's a design run. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
10 at the 43-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Brought in right side. Rolling into enemy territory. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. They go play action on first down. Escapes a defender. Low left side, caught by Davis. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. TJ Tampa there on the tackle. Hand off now from the gun. Still finding room past the 45. 20, 15. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found his seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans break that tie and now lead by 7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. First and 10 from the 32. Dive up the middle. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Keeps it on the option here. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Option design here. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And a Baltimore first down.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
Back-to-back carries here. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Titans.
Blown back gets the handoff. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play.
A gain of 7 yards.
Third down from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, and then go to work after it.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. He picks up 6. They're going to have 2nd and goal at the 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to throw this from the gun. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie us up 28-all. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Now on the return, here's DK. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Titans back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. Airing it out to start this drive. Finding Davis. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
Now the run here from the gun. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Line up the design keeper. There he goes again! And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
The 35-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the fourth. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Results in a 4th down.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't open, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Ravens ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. It's an option right that begins this drive, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The 35-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Another carry for him. 3 inside the 30. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
31.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Titans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. They'll work against the blitz. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd.
Makes the handoff. Now to throw.
35-yard line.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Back out of the backfield. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And this is another incompletion.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Complete out to the right. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. On 1st down, they'll run. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Look to throw. Right side, cut by Davis. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to the well again. 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. First carry here for Tony Pollard. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Right back to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Taken down at the
Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long is going to be the key here down the stretch. I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. throw. Ooh, puts him there under this one, right side. That's complete inside the 35. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
3 yards on the play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Working on first down. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down.
Running this one off right. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw it. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Here's Tyler Luke in a high-pressure spot. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
A 34-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Shoots away from one. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Titans needing 4 points. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. That's the in route complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Titans have a first.
First down.
Back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Alec Io Manor, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Sign quarterback run here. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence. He did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.